Hi, my name is Danica and today I wanted to talk about YouTube creators and codes of conduct. At this point you've probably heard of the sexual abuse that's been perpetrated by prominent YouTubers that's recently come to light, specifically Sam Pepper and V1I, but if you haven't heard of it, I've linked some videos down in the description and some of the other videos have their own lists so you can check out more from there. I also recommend checking out Melissa and Ellie's Tumblr post, which talks about YouTube and Google profiting off this abusive content, and I'll link that below as well. I wasn't originally going to talk about this because A, I'd never actually heard of these people until the recent abuse allegations, and B, I only really wanted to talk about books on this channel. Then I watched Nancy's video that encouraged booktubers to speak out about it, and a lot of other booktuber videos that came out after that, and I felt like I should say something as well, even if it's just to add to the crowd. I still feel like I don't have a lot to say about these specific circumstances because I can't believe that as a community and as a society we still have to say that sexual abuse is not okay and sexual harassment is not okay. I can't believe that we have to clarify that assaulting people on camera and then putting up those videos and profiting off it is not acceptable. I can't believe we have to clarify that that is not entertainment. I can't believe that these people still get fans and followings, and that there are people who will defend sexual abusers and rapists because they think they're entertaining, except that I can believe it. What I did want to talk about though is what we as fans and as creators expect of creators. I'm glad that we're speaking out about people who have violated what we expect out of the fan-creator relationship. I would love to see people talking more in a sort of preventative way about what we do expect from creators and what we don't consider acceptable. I'd like to hear people talking about the codes of conduct that we hold YouTubers to and the consequences of not following that. So this is my code of conduct that I hold YouTubers to. It's who I choose to watch, and people who don't follow this code of conduct I don't support. It's pretty basic, but I would love to hear more people talking about something like this. So first is to respect your fans. At the very least, don't cause fans harm. As a creator, as a person with the power in this relationship, it's your responsibility to enforce boundaries, especially with younger fans. If you're an adult, there's never any excuse to be sexual with a child or a teenager. That includes flirting and anything in that vicinity. You are an adult. You have a responsibility to protect younger people, not cause them harm. This isn't just around younger people though. Any fan-creator relationship can be dangerous because of the power dynamic. Again, as a creator, it's your responsibility to make sure you're not being harmful. If someone worships you or doesn't think of you as their equal, that's not a healthy relationship to be in. Also, you should have full consent in all things, which doesn't just mean legal consent. It means not coercing people in any way, not using the fact that they're being filmed to pressure them into doing something they wouldn't otherwise do. Consent isn't just for sex, it's mandatory in all things. And forcing someone to do something that makes them uncomfortable isn't a prank or a joke. In a broader way, you have a responsibility when you have a media platform to use it for good, which means not making bigoted comments, not harassing people, not making sexist, racist, homophobic, transphobic, ableist jokes. Again, it's up to you to make sure you're not being harmful. Ignorance is not a good enough excuse. Putting on blackface to make a racist caricature is not acceptable. It doesn't matter if you say you didn't know that. So really my short list is take responsibility for yourself, don't be abusive, don't be coercive, don't be bigoted. There are some things that I think are basic rules that once broken means you should forfeit your audience. Abusing a fan, sexually harassing people on camera, blackface, and other extremely offensive acts. I expect that any creator that does this shouldn't have an audience anymore. They shouldn't be allowed in our communities because they make our communities unsafe. Other things can be more of a gray area. There are definitely people that I watch on YouTube that have said things that I disagree with, sometimes vehemently. But the people I choose to continue to watch on YouTube have acknowledged when they've done something harmful, when they've said something racist, sexist, etc., and have sincerely apologized. The people I continue to watch are the ones I genuinely think are trying to grow and improve. because we do all make mistakes, but it's how you handle that. At the same time, I completely understand that for some people those apologies are not sufficient. It's perfectly reasonable to stop supporting someone once they've said something hurtful. And as a creator, it's part of the risk you take. You have to take full responsibility for what you're putting out there. I'm not sure how much this video adds to the conversation, but I'm glad people are talking about it. And I hope we use this to improve. I would love to hear more people talk about codes of conduct they expect creators to adhere to, and what they expect of themselves as creators. Thank you for watching. Bye!